That's why I said, the cheap Chinesium is hard to get right now because that's the most affected by tariffs. So, but you can still get parts manufactured in China that aren't bad. But
Right.
What he said here is key. These are not manufacturing flaws.
Yes, and we're going to get into that. Let's keep going.
Were re-recalls, fixes for fixes that didn't work. These alone outnumbered the total recalls of nearly every other automaker. When you're responsible for 38% of the industry's safety problems, you're not running a car company anymore. You're running a repair service. As an engineer, this intrigued me. These aren't just quality problems. They're symptoms of a company in terminal decline. What the hell happened to Ford? How did this proud company fall into this hole? I set out to find out, and as we're about to see, the numbers are just the beginning of the story. 2. The hidden cost of repair delays. So Ford issues a recall and your truck is affected. You call the dealer, book an appointment, and expect a fix. Simple, right? Wrong.
Nope.
This is where Ford's recall crisis becomes a nightmare. When Ford issues a recall, customers can't drive to their dealer and get it fixed. Often, the parts aren't available. Sometimes Ford hasn't even developed a repair solution. And then there's the mechanic shortage.
Okay, a little bit of inside baseball for those of us watching along. The recalls are not issued. They're issued by the company, but they're not. The actual issuing agency is NHTSA, National Highway Transportation Safety Administration. They are the ones who decide when the recalls go out, not Ford. Okay. So what he's talking about here is NHTSA saying, hey, look, you've got a problem. We're going to publish the problem. And he's saying, oh, yeah. And by the way, Ford doesn't have the parts and